Patty from the studio. Hope your summer is going well so far. Enjoying the heat wherever you may be, because it feels like it's hot everywhere right now. But wanted to do a quick little video on an IKEA hack I just completed. I love hacking IKEA pieces, and this one I'll just do like photos and a voiceover because there was no way I could construct anything from IKEA and try to film it simultaneously or spray paint, etc. But I thought you might get your own ideas. The IKEA pieces are perfect for doing your own customization and painting or spray painting, stenciling, you name it. So this is a little office organizational box that I'm using for my stitchery projects. I'm better if I can kind of see my supplies in one place. I had just bags everywhere and it was getting annoying. So I decided to spruce up a piece. So let's see how it came out. Let me know what you think. Stay tuned. So here is what the IKEA box will look like when it's completed. But of course, it comes in all these pieces. Gotta love IKEA. So I laid it all outside. I added some painter's tape because I wanted to do some stripe detailing. So you can see it here too. And just to add some interest to it. The paint I used is Krylon, which had a primer in it because I'm lazy. So basically do it outside, obviously. And there we are with it all spray painted with the painter's tape still on it. Then in the stripes, I added some acrylic paint in a Celadon color. Then highlighted the stripes with a white paint pen and added some more detailing on the little hinges and the separation bars. Then the fun part, the assembly, that took hours. I'm not good at it. Once I had it assembled, I then embellished it with some rubber stamps or foam stamps from Art Foamies. The finished piece, she's all spray painted, added the white lines, added from the painter's tape, Celadon blue, and then I added some Art Foamies rubber stamps just to make it a little cheerful. There's the top, and then the little box, they open like that and like that. So we're going to have a big drawer in here, and then this section pops off. Ooh, smiley face, moons, and that's that. So very pleased with the way it came out. I think it's fun. It's for my stitchery, like I mentioned in the beginning. So let me add some of my supplies and see how it looks then. But in the meantime, I hope you liked it and gives you some ideas on how to do your own upcycling of IKEA pieces. That's it. Let's see how it looks filled up. So here's how I'm using my box for my embroidery supplies. It's almost reminds me of a sewing basket, but a little more customized or modern. But in this half, let's see, I have my purples and blues, then I have my greens and my black and white, and it looks like I have a lot of supplies, which, okay, I do. I also just pick up things when it's like Amazon Prime Day or Michael's has a sale. I like to have an assortment, so when I'm going to do a project, it gives me inspiration of colors that I have available or those that I might need. Then on this half, we have some supplies, my pins, needles, thimbles, my little embroidery scissors. And actually, I had a little story published about these scissors. So I'll put a link down below if you want to check it out. So she lives there. And then I have my metallic thread and yellows, browns, And here underneath the pins is red, pinks, and oranges. It goes back to my old merchandising days, I think, in department stores. I like things by color. I find my brain works better that way. Then on the inside, I have things that I'm in the midst of finishing. I have a hoop. In here are some more like backup supplies that I just like to keep neat in this pouch. It's marking pens, larger pins, safety pins, things like that. And then I love this old school tomato pin cushion. It reminds me of my mom and my grandma. So I keep my current needles or pins in there. And again, just something I'm finishing up on, so I have that yarn still out. I need to complete that. And there's a hoop, and then I've been embroidering some fabric that I've been making on my jelly plate, so that's something to still do. And then I have a little reference book, which is it's nice and small, and I can bring it wherever I want, and it just gives some ideas on embroidery stitchery. And it's a great little piece that I can travel with, not maybe on a plane per se, but, you know, if I'm taking a road trip or going to somebody's house for the weekend, I can just pop this in my car and I have everything I need in one place. So this particular storage box is great for so many things. You could make it a makeup box or a jewelry box, or I actually made one for a friend of mine, and we call it the grandma box. And she's got all sorts of little arts and crafts for her grandkids. And she just, when she shows up with her box, which I decorated differently for her, you know, it's like, oh, grandma's here. And they're young and they love it. So she might put like candy in hers. But I love that whole grandma box concept. And it's lightweight, easy to maneuver, and I just love it. The box itself from IKEA, I think it's like 39 bucks. But I think it's worth it. And so many uses for something like this. The opportunities are endless. So have fun. And let's check out a couple of old IKEA hacks I did while we're at it. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Here's another IKEA hack I had done a while ago. I spray painted in various shades of brown and tans to try to get like a faux leather look. Then I added these like old school pulls with some quotes inside. Then here some cabinet pulls, drawer pulls that I just picked up at the hardware store. And then some vintage hardware I had picked up at an estate sale. And this is basically kind of what I use for, it's a little sticky today, but like some resin pieces and more resin pieces. Let's see, more resin pieces? No, initial blocks. And then I have some metalworking tools. But that's just another example. This is the Moppy box from IKEA, M-O-P-P-E. So here's another IKEA hack, the Moppy box again, and it was Krylon, and I wanted to emulate kind of a Tiffany box color. It's coming out a little light on camera. And then just put some generic drawer pulls, and then on each one I added a vintage pin. I clipped off the back of the pins. So I just have like random jewelry, keys, extra keys, jewelry from when I was a little kid, you know, things like that. But again, this one was real, just very basic. So it's my little Tiffany blue box with the blingy pulls. And that is costume jewelry. So again, lots of fun to be had with IKEA.